first series in the year 2011, the speaker being Revered Professor N. Ravichandran, Director IIM Indore. Second series in 2012 by Professor Jitendrajit from University of Alabama. Third series in the year 2013 by Professor T. Rishikesha T. Krishnan from IIM Bangalore. And today, the fourth series in 2014 by Revered Professor Arun Kumar Jain. On this awaited occasion, it's my pride privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker of today, Professor Arun Kumar Jain, Professor of Strategy, IIM and Corporate Governance, IIM Lucknow. Globally traveled and widely acknowledged as India's best known strategy scholar consultant. Gold medalist engineer, receiving all-round best student award, and PhD from IIM Ahmedabad, receiving the IFCI Outstanding Doctoral Research Award. Has published more than 100 research papers, research-based case studies and articles in international journals including the Harvard Business Review. His 3 general management books on A. Competitive Excellence, B. Corporate Excellence, and C. Managing Global Competition has received the Best Book Awards. And his 2 MBA textbooks on crafting and executing strategy and international businesses, both co-authored with US-based professors, are standard text in India and abroad. Professor Jain has been invited by leading universities and institutions across the world to lectures, keynotes, and research. Recent one being Global Corporate Governance Forum at Washington, World Bank IFC, Germany, Global Forum of International Investment, Paris, OECD at Paris, UNCTAD, MITI, Japan, European Union, Commonwealth Secretariat, UK, India-Germany Business Forum, Germany, extra. He is currently professor at IIM Lucknow and also holds honorary chairs as adjunct. I request Arjun Gill, student of MBA second trimester, to felicitate Professor Arun Kumar Jain. It will be a privilege for all present here to listen to an academician like you, sir. To enlighten all of us, I invite Professor Arun Kumar Jain on the dais.
So, how much time do we have? Because I'm sure things are running a little beyond schedule. All right. So what I can plan is to speak for about 40-45 minutes and then leave the floor open for questions. Okay? Okay. Okay. So I am extremely honored and privileged to be invited for this extremely prestigious lecture series. Some of the esteemed colleagues sitting on the front here and very young colleagues. When I saw this campus last evening, all that midnight hours, I was extremely pleased at what kind of innovations are happening even in so-called smaller places. And which gives me a sense that India's future is extremely bright. I thank the school for the introduction. It fills me with a little humility, especially when I'm invited to talk about my great guru, Professor C.K. Prahalad. We have been reading his books, not only in the MBA programs, but also in our PhD programs whether it is the concept of core competences, or we talk about competing for the future, or we talk about multinational mission, or we talk about bottom of the pyramid, so on and so forth. So that was he was a mind that transformed in many ways the entire world. So again, it's really a privilege for me to be invited here for this lecture series. The previous speakers, I know each one of them very well. Out of 3, 2 have been my colleagues in different ways. And I'm sure they did not speak in Hindi. I know them well. So let me at least, अपनी मातृभाषा में तो बात कर सकते हैं अपने देश में. Because when I have been in Europe for a long time, as the introduction mentioned. So when I'm in Germany, even if they know English, they speak Deutsch or German language. You cross the border to Italy, they speak Italian. You cross another border to France, they speak French. And you go a little ahead, the Dutch people, they will speak their own language. And if you cross a little bit more, you go to Spain, they will speak not only their own mother tongue, the Spanish, but they also made the entire Latin America speak Spanish language. And then you cross another border, Portugal, they will speak Portuguese. So I had to give this introduction in English so that आपको ये ना लगे कि हमने पता नहीं कोई देहाती को तो नहीं बुला लिया. वो हम लोगों की मानसिकता थोड़ी सी ऐसी हो जाती है कि जब तक थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश में बोले नहीं तो इम्प्रेशन नहीं पड़ पाता है. So I will mix up Hindi and English as the need arises. What I want to do today is to connect, because अगर आप सी के प्रहलाद साहब का देखेंगे काम, तो आखिरी जो उनका path breaking काम था वो था competing for the future. That was a book published in 1994, and that was revolutionary in many senses. तो आज के थीम में मैं उन्हीं को और थोड़ा आगे बढ़ाता हूँ, and I'll call it what we connecting the present to the future. तो अभी हम क्या करेंगे, इसको प्रेजेंट को फ्यूचर से कनेक्ट करेंगे, आने वाले फ्यूचर में. पर्टिकुलरली आई कैन सी मोस्ट ऑफ द यंग फेसेस हियर, तो उन्हीं के लिए उनको एड्रेस करेंगे. एंड देन लेटर ऑन परहैप्स आई विल स्विच बैक फ्रॉम फ्यूचर टू द प्रेजेंट, कि हम लोग आज क्या करना चाहिए. With a sense of modesty, I also wear different hats at different occasions. So I'm on the board of a few companies. So I have been guiding some startups. I have been a professor, as you already know. So sometimes I may be switching my hats in different capacities just to explain my point. इससे पहले कि पूरा बात को शुरू करें, एक स्वामी जी को मैं अभी थोड़े दिन पहले सुन रहा था. स्वामी जी ने 2 बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग सवाल पूछे. उनका पहला क्वेश्चन ये था, बात तो भगवत गीता के संदर्भ में हो रही थी, पर उन्होंने पूछा कि संसार बड़ा कि ब्रह्मांड बड़ा. अब अगर सोचा जाए तो ये सवाल पैदा नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आप सोचेंगे, आप पूछेंगे विच इज बिगर, वर्ल्ड इज बिगर और द यूनिवर्स इज बिगर, तो क्वेश्चन तो ऑब्वियस, आंसर इज ऑब्वियस कि इट इज द यूनिवर्स. मगर उसमें क्योंकि फिलोसफिकल टच आती है, तो उसमें यह है कि हम जिस संसार में रहते हैं हम उसी को सबसे बड़ा मानते हैं, या जो हमारे को टच नहीं करता उसको वो भी इंक्लूड करें या ना करें, वो सवाल था. खैर स्वामी जी ने खुद ही उसका आंसर दे दिया कि ऑब्वियसली इवन फ्रॉम साइंटिफिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इट इज द यूनिवर्स विच इज बिगर, for the very simple reason that the samsara is part of the universe. But the next question tha, that was very confusing. और ये जो यंग बच्चे खास तौर पे यहाँ बैठे हैं पूरे फर्स्ट रो के बाद, ये उनके लिए बहुत जरूरी है समझना इस बात को. उनका क्वेश्चन ये था, अगर Brahmand is bigger than Sansara.